I don't always wear a hat, but when I do, it's because my hair's a mess. Oh, and it's Pokemon's 25th anniversary. The year 2021 marks the 25th anniversary for our favorite pocket monsters, and today we'll be taking a look at a brand new video released on the official Pokemon YouTube channel called 25 Years of Memories, hashtag Pokemon 25, which is chock full of Easter eggs and references to all the generations of Pokemon. And I know what you're thinking, this video is less than 2 minutes long. Are there really that many references? Yes. Yes, there are. So we kick things off with Pokemon Red on the original Game Boy. You know this Game Boy's been repping it since 1996. And the video itself is a sort of Rube Goldberg machine slash diorama taking us on a nostalgia trip down all the generations of Pokemon, starting with the Kanto region, where of course we see the 3 starters, Bulbasaur, Eevee too, I guess, is kind of a starter. We got Charmander and Charizard because there ain't enough love for our fire lizard. We got the Pikachu amiibo popping up, as well as some female Nidoran overlooking what I believe is Route 12 in Kanto, which is the route with all the fishermen and of course Snorlax sleeping in the way. Here we also spot the water starter Blastoise for the first time, as well as Venusaur. And right at the very end, among the red, blue, green, and yellow cartridges, you see a little Squirtle in the corner. So we have every single Kanto starter and their final evolutions, of course. And how could I forget Little Ponyta? We move along to the Johto region next, where we have the Bell Chime Trail and the Bell Tower, one of the best looking areas in any Pokemon game. And here we see some iconic Pokemon from the second generation, the Unknowns sitting along with Scizor, Blossom, Espeon, and of course the starters from Johto. As the Pokeball pops up Meowth, and when he lands, the shiny Charizard VMAX card pops up, which is definitely a hint to the Shining Fates expansion coming very soon, as this card has only been released in Japan so far. I so hope I can pull it, because I still haven't gotten a single shiny Charizard from the last like 3 expansions that have had him in it. We also have a very sneaky Houndour and Miltank towards the bottom of the frame here. As we move on to my favorite region, the Hoenn region, where we see a giant Waylord plushie. Not quite life-size, because that would probably take up the whole room, but we also have the Gallery Gardevoir figure, a little Trico, Sableye, and the cable car on Mount Chimney, which I believe is where this scene takes place, although we do see a little hint of Meteor Falls there with Waylord. Now this little Pikachu in the cable car really sparked my attention, because I don't think I'd ever seen that figure, so I looked it up, and it's from a collection called A Day with Pikachu, with this one being the Sparking Up a Celebration one. Look at him with his little cotton candy and sody pop. So freaking cute, man. Now the cable car takes us all the way to the 4th generation, where we see Leafeon, Glaceon, and a very epic Mewtwo figure, also from the Gallery collection. Same with the little Cubone in the background, but the chibi red figure you see in the back there is from a different series called Nendoroid, made by Good Smile Company, which are actually my favorite figure company. I have so many Figma and Nendoroid from all sorts of series other than Pokemon. If you didn't catch Squirtle earlier, here's his second appearance, as well as Rhyperior. I mean, I guess he's from 4th gen, but Dragonite definitely isn't. And I don't know why I wanted to look up what all these figures are, so to live up to my Detective Pikachu skills, I also found that this is the epic battle Dragonite figure. Look at how cool he looks. Oh yeah. Not sure exactly which toy series this Pikachu in the minecart comes from, but cool little detail is that his ears actually plop down as he's riding through. And we spot Haunter, Lucario, and Groudon through the tunnels of Mount Coronet? Pop goes the Pokeball as we head to the Unova region, and instantly we see the 3 starters from there. Kinda curious, but the only starters we didn't see so far are the ones from Sinnoh, because we at least had Trico in the Hoenn segment, but we never saw any of the Sinnoh starters. Definitely has nothing to do with Sinnoh remakes coming out this year, does it? Across the Dripvale drawbridge, we make it to Castelia City, where we spot some very funny-looking Unovan Pokemon. We got Litwick, Trubbish, and Vanillite taken over by Ditto. And I find it really interesting that they chose these three to show off, considering all the controversy around Pokemon designs based on like real objects instead of animals. I really like all three of these, so good job representing Pokemon. We also have shiny Mega Rayquaza for whatever reason. I mean, Mega Evolutions didn't come till 6th gen, so that's kind of curious. And there's also an Electroweb in the background, which I don't think we ever see fully, but it definitely comes from this Joltik gallery figure. So Joltik is hidden in there a little bit off screen. More importantly, we got the shocked Pikachu face, the biggest Pokemon meme maybe of all time, and another scene from the very first episode of the Pokemon anime, throwing it all the way back. Unova ain't over yet though, because we got Pokemon Black on the limited edition 3DS there. I think I've got that one myself somewhere here actually. Oh my gosh! Anyway, we got the Nendoroid, which I mentioned earlier, super cute. Yet another Meowth, and a very disturbed looking Psyduck plushie. That must be some kind of special edition or something. Oh, apparently it's from the Detective Pikachu movie. Why is his beak so glossy though? I think that does it for Unova though, so it's time to pack our bags and train our way over to the Kalos region, where we've got the Pokeball Factory. Not just because of all the Pokeballs in the scene here, but like the entrance is exactly the same as it is in the game. And inside we spot Gengar, Jigglypuff, Sableye, Pancham, and Pumpkaboo overlooking the operations, and I guess a battle between all of the Eeveelutions, which is a very cool looking set of figures called An Afternoon with Eevee and Friends by Funko. I'd never actually seen these before, but it really makes me want to get them now, seeing how they all connect like that. But they're $15 each, so leave a like down below so I can keep buying more Pokemon merch. Next, we have a little tribute to Pokemon Go, because this game had such a huge impact back in 2016 when it came out that they just had to have it in there. The region with the best music in Pokemon, and maybe even my favorite starters, as we see Rowlet, Popplio, and El Tigre up on the Pony Canyon. We've got Greninja here for some reason, and this little Pikachu figure also caught my eye because it's so dang cute. And it turns out it's actually from the same collection as the Sparkler Pikachu, with this one called Splashing Away Summer. Look at that little slushy about to spill. Oh my gosh, it's $50. We also have the Gyarados gallery figure and Corviknight carrying the Taxion over to the Galar region. Is that actually a real plush? Of course it is. A Corviknight carrying the Corviknight Taxi. We see the starters from the latest generation in a figure I haven't seen, but close enough, right? By the way, inside the Corviknight Taxi, we have the Sparking Up Celebration Pikachu once again. And I love how they made the crowd in the stadium just different colored puff balls. Like, they really got creative with this video, and I love it. So wrapping things up, we've got Venusaur versus Pikachu, and Detective Pikachu making a surprise appearance right at the end.
You like what you see?
That is, of course, the giant Detective Pikachu amiibo, one of my favorites. And as the doors to the stadium close, we get the big reveal that Katy Perry and Pokemon are collabing for whatever reason. Do you ever feel? There's a Pikachu and Jigglypuff backpack. We got Snorlax chilling in the background, and the Build-A-Bear Pikachu plush, which I actually built myself a long time ago. So if you want to check out that video, I'll link it at the end of this one. But did you also know that this skateboard is even Pokemon themed? Pokemon actually had a collaboration with Bearwalker Premium Boards back in 2019, and I somehow missed this, but these are some really epic looking boards. Bro, look at that Toxtricity though. Okay, I need to get me one of those, or maybe the Rayquaza too. That's my favorite legendary. And the celebration ends with some parting words from superstar mathematician Katy Perry, as she says, truly inspiring. A couple fun facts from that video. There were actually 3 Pokemon that appeared more than once, with there being 2 Snorlaxes, 2 Meowths, and 2 Sableyes, which seems kind of random. Like, Sableye, really? And of course, Pikachu, who appeared 15 times in this video. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna go through every single one. As first we have Pikachu in the Game Boy game. We had the Pikachu amiibo pop-up, the Pikachu on the Pokemon Yellow cartridge, which I'm gonna count even if you can barely see it. There's the Sparkler Pikachu in the cable car, this Pikachu figure in the minecart, the shock-faced Pikachu on the big screen, and I guess technically he appears on this screen too. We have Pikachu laying down on top of the train. We got the splashing away summer Pikachu in Alola, the Sparkler Pikachu once again in the Corviknight taxi, which I guess I shouldn't count twice. Number 10 is the plush Pikachu in the stadium battle. 11 is the giant detective Pikachu amiibo. 12 is the backpack. Yes, that counts because that is definitely Pikachu's face. 13 is the Build-A-Bear Pikachu on top of the skateboard. And finally, the easiest to miss one is Pikachu on the 25th anniversary compilation record, holding a vinyl record himself. Oh, and I guess if you count this final logo, then that's 16, but it's not exactly Pikachu's face. It's more like just a logo with his little cheeks. So I don't know, 15, 16 Pikachus. The point is there was a heck of a lot of them in this video. Not surprising considering he's like the mascot of Pokemon and all, but aside from this, Pokemon has announced a couple of other collaborations for merchandise with many companies, including Build-A-Bear, which we've already had a whole line of Pokemon Build-A-Bear. Levi's actually did a collab with Nintendo. They have some really cool and not so cool clothes, so we'll see what they got with Pokemon. McDonald's is apparently coming back. They did a collab a couple of years back, maybe around Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because General Mills, don't they make like cereal, dude? Are we getting a Pokemon cereal like we had the Mario one? Apparently there's already a Pikachu cereal that I definitely did not know about. Power A actually already makes custom Pokemon controllers for Switch, and I feel like I've seen some of these at Target, but maybe it's not exactly the same company. Actually, this black and gold Pikachu one is kind of clean. And finally, the Wand Company, which I was the most surprised about. I'm like, wait, Harry Potter? They also apparently worked on a Pokemon Pokeball replica that you can pre-order right now for $100, and even though that's a bit pricey, it looks freaking sweet, so I think I might just grab one of these. It's the 25th anniversary. There's gonna be tons of merch and hopefully tons of games as well. Diamond and Pearl remakes might be a possibility, but honestly, I'll be happy with whatever we get. I'm sure it's gonna be something big, so get hype, get ready. It's gonna be a great year for Pokemon fans, and stay tuned because I'll be covering all of it right here on the channel. So subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, there's actually a lot of A Day with Pikachu figures. Man, I wish I got these back when they came out. There's even a St. Patrick Pikachu, like, oh my gosh.